Excellent. So, oh, we have a kidnapping.
I don't mean to alarm you, but one of your cohorts has been violently kidnapped. Actually, maybe I do mean to alarm you.
Shit!
Oh, don't be so dramatic. They'll be fine, assuming they're not dead. In the meantime, I've identified someone with a grudge against DedSec who fits the profile of a likely kidnapper. Find him and you'll find your friend.
Check.
Alright, well, we'll take care of that first, but when we left off, we have completed all of the story missions, and in the last session we cleared out all of the side missions except for the Hammish missions, so we're going to do those today. And I think these repeat. I think they're infinite, but we'll probably do a couple of those just to do them and just kind of see what they do. And I think, let's see, where are we tech-wise? I mean, we've pretty much got everything, but, you know, maybe I'll grab some more points just to, you know, because there's some oddball ones around. You know, I think in my original playthrough there were like about a dozen, 15 more than what you need. So, you know, we can complete all of that. And that'll pretty much be the game until we get some DLC. And I'll just keep this save and just add to this when we do get some DLC. And but yeah. So let's see who got kidnapped. Our financial guy. Okay.
Haitian Minister of Foreign Affairs Samuel Toussaint was arrested in front of his hotel in London today. Documents linking Toussaint to the embezzlement of millions of pounds in earthquake relief funds were made public by the hacker group DedSec. Toussaint is now in custody awaiting extradition to the United States.
Okay.
Anyone out here thirsty? Yeah. Excuse me. Refreshing. Come on, come on over.
The kidnapper is nearby, carrying on with some unseemly
Like
associates. You should be able to find our missing operative's location on his optic.
What's this shit?
What's wrong now?
Some error is blocking my access.
I'll call it in, but this is really something you should be able to do. Wait.
This is like one of like 3 places they
Oh,
send you constantly.
Fuck me, I can't do your job too.
And it's packed. I wonder if I can... I wonder if I could slip a...
Anyone else hear that?
whoever you are, I will get you.
Wait, what was that? Coming at
know you're here.
GPS analysis complete. I've got a bead on our kidnapped operative.
Send me this location.
That's one of the places they always send you. That and that one where we found that place at the side. For what this is, I've played way too much of this game in the last month. I've enjoyed it. It's just not. It's just not as deep as the first two, which is a little disappointing. Because I really nerd out on Watch Dogs. I wouldn't say it goes so far as to say I'm an actual fanboy, but I just enjoy the series and love all the hacking and everything. And they kind of dumbed this one down a little bit.
Our kidnapped operative is here. Mind the hench people on your way in.
Which, you know, I've had fun with it, but it just could have been a lot deeper, like, you know, in the gameplay. I don't really need a crazy, you know, story or any of that stuff. I'm not like a lot of Ubisoft fans where I need, you know, like, you know, like War and Peace in a video game story or anything like that. I just like good gameplay, and like this is just kind of just, yeah, like if the story was kind of in this too. Yeah, you know what? You guys are like. Did that take out? Ha, it did. Lucky it didn't wreck, dude.
Hostile target. Employing combat measures.
Bang! This is on you! Accept it! There's no way out!
Hostile target.
Someone's shooting!
A distinct lack of cameras in this place.
Searching for suspect.
Keep looking. You need me to take that off? I want somewhere else. Spread out. Find them.
Searching for target. Engaging patrol.
There. Did you hear that?
Investigating disturbance.
Knock them on their asses. You're making me back down. Just to be safe.
Halt. Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention.
I'm not seeing anyone.
What the hell happened?
Authorities are here to protect you.
They're in here. Alright, let's look around then. No one here. Moving on. Watch yourself!
Yeah, I think that's that.
I think I heard something.
Stay smart.
What's up, my man?
Get him out of here.
Brilliant. Got to stay fucking calm.
Seems like you got away. Our friend is back in fighting shape and another enemy of DedSec has been thwarted. Nicely done.
Alright, very cool, very cool. Okay, so now what do we got? And I wonder why with the data? Just... Okay. Alright. So where are we going?
London Drive. Right.
Actually, I want to check something real quick. Yeah.
This is where that journalist mysteriously vanished while she was looking into SIRS mysteriously vanishing people.
Well, that's where we'll start to look.
I thought we might be able to get ahead of those Stasi wannabes at SIRS, but I'm seeing signs of a struggle. I've tagged a few pieces of evidence that I can analyze more closely if you get me some high-resolution stills. looks like there's something interesting under that car. Move it so we can have a closer look.
Initiating shutdown on this spider box.
No, not him. Ah, damnation. Blew them both.
Stop it.
Now I gotta like.
I'll shoot you. Getting down now.
Combat mode engaged.
Throwing my dart.
Are keeping you safe. Authorities are here to protect you.
What the? Digging a spider to blow up! Duties anymore.
Get your asses over here.
You know what? I'm just gonna go in here and whack all these guys. Hell with it. Like, why pussyfoot around? Whoa. Oh! Oh! Unbelievable. God, we're going through operatives like freaking left and right. Sorry, Lucian. I dug you, man. What do we have? Let's go to the coach. I still have yet to use an AK, so we'll use an AK now. We may have to do some more recruiting. Gotta reload on spies and hitmen.
Why would they
In
just
fact, I think
give
we will
up?
do some.
Sadly, that operative has gone on to the big safe house in the sky. This is where that journalist mysteriously vanished while she was looking into SIRS mysteriously vanishing people.
We should check it out. Might learn something.
I thought we might be
Your
able to
ass
get ahead
out
of those
just
nasty
because
wannabes
you're
at
here.
SRS, but I'm seeing signs of a struggle. I've tagged a few pieces of evidence that I can analyze more closely if you get me some high-resolution stills.
Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Where? Ooh, I like the AK.
Tyre tracks, left relatively recently. 24.9-inch diameter. Common size for a large chassis vehicle like a truck or a van.
Unbelievable. I can't. Oh, God. Had trouble with this first time around too. Like, gotta really. Like, what the hell? Let's look at what I got before. In the last game. It keeps your photographs, so. Or did I whack him? I may have whacked him. Yeah, it looks like I did. These are from this game, I think. Yeah, tire tracks. Do we have tire tracks? Yeah, here they are. Yeah, it's just right there. See that? Right there. Like, what the actual hell? Just go ahead and take the picture and see if it does it. Ah. It's like it popped just then for like a second while I was moving. They gotta fix this game. Like, it's like ridiculous. It's like, these Ubisoft games are fun to run around in. They do really nice open worlds, but there's really no, they're not complicated, you know, like games, and it's just like just little bugginess like this all through it, little stupid stuff that just wastes time. And it's annoying. Let's go do the other one, and we'll come back to that. Maybe something will reset or something. God only knows. Here, let's try from up here.
Someone spray painted the security cameras. A notepad file is open. Looks like a journalist's. I've added a transcript to your data drive. We know she was here at least.
Thanks, Bagley. Shit! What now?
Oh, calm down. Did you think I had you take all those photos for my invite feed? If you find the CTOS hub, I can cross-reference the stills you took with the security feed and isolate the moments before the journalist was taken. It may contain a clue.
Right, okay.
Found it. Here is the image just as the camera was blacked out. Notice the van in the background. The partial license plate number indicates this is a government vehicle.
Interesting.
This confirms the journalist was most likely abducted by SIRS. You know who might know where an SIRS operative would take a questionably legally detained journalist? Another SIRS operative. I've got Malik on the line.
But can we really trust him?
Do you have to? I suppose I might have an agenda. Then again, I might just be bored.
Alright, so what?
Look closely at the paint in the security still. It's not commercial. That's Kark paint. Chemical resistant. Military. Do you remember earlier when you saved me from Albion?
Fuck you.
Oh, come on, that was fun. Anyway, I didn't want the day to be a waste, so I installed a worm in their comms equipment that fed me, among other things, data on their supply requisitions. I just gave Bagley access to it.
Looks like Albion just ordered a crate of Kark paint in that color to the Albion Internment Center. Pushing the coordinates now.
First things first.
This is the Albion Internment Center. That journalist who was investigating the SIRS illegal kidnapping program should be inside.
Is that our man?
Go on then, do it.
That is not our man.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
There's our guy right here. Or our lady, as it were. He's stuck. This drone is stuck. The hell is the thing? let's have another look at this. Place is big. Yeah, I'm out of range. Alright, how do I get in here?
It would be better not to get spotted here.
Help me!
Right, get her out.
Let's go, lady.
I don't see anyone following you.
It's in the kitchen on the right-hand side. Thanks for saving my life and everything, but we need to keep this short. I need to get the fuck out of the country, like, now.
Well, I'm with DedSec. How can we help?
All right, maybe you'll have more luck than me. See, Sir's found a legal loophole that lets them pick you up for anything. If your barber's banker opened an account for one of the tone bombers, then they can arrest you. No warrant. And the Snoopers Charter makes it legal.
How can they do that?
Ever since London got on CTOS, Sirs has full access to every email, every phone call, every CCTV stream, everything. When you give over that much information to the government, the question isn't how could they do it, it's how could they not?
Okay, we'll send you an address. One of us will meet you there with some clean papers. Stay cool and good luck.
Once the journalist makes it to safety, I'll make DedSec resources available to her so she can finish her story.
Good idea, Bagley.
time is it? Yeah, we got time. I want to go check for another hitman and another spy before we do this next mission. But we'll go ahead and pick it up because I think it's got to be after midnight when they show up over there, or after. Well, you know what? Actually, I think it was after 10 p.m. Ladies.
Thanks for checking in, Chief. I've been sort of torn up lately. An old friend of mine got jumped the other night. I want to go visit him, but... well, you know.
Mate, I'm sorry, that's awful.
Yeah, it was a pack of fuckers from EPAF. They knew my mate ain't from here. They kept yelling, England first, as they kicked the shit out of him.
How can we help?
I don't know.
Poor guy.
It's a classic paradox. The shittier a society gets, the less willing everyone is to share it. There's been a spike in anti-immigrant violence lately, perpetrated by organized groups like the EPAF.
Fuck, man. Are you trying to ruin my day, or are you getting to a point?
The EPAF, or English Patriotic Action Front, appears to be unusually well funded and organized. They could be connected to some larger criminal enterprise.
We've got to check it out.
Yeah, no, I told him that. Yeah. Oh my god, I know. No, so you just... yeah, so that's exactly what I said. You just gotta call him.
Hello, mate. Seriously serious. Right now. What gives them the road? This old goat started talking about Dave's going to work out. I was like, sure. Makes sense. Boring. That's what Hi, how you doing? So are you? Inhale, exhale. Just... how you doing? You all right? It's cool. No need to get worked up. Everything is all good, see? Alright, cool. Okay. Fine. Yeah, right. Whatever. Right, cool. Yo, we friendly, huh? What's good?
I saw one of them standing out on the street corner. Thought they looked too young to be playing.
I never did recruit anybody flatulent. We might have to try that out for the 404 contracts. Maybe. All right, let's go check Brewer Street. Killed another hitman. I'm still salty about that spy. 'Cause he was awesome. I like that. His car. Yeah, not here yet. I also want to look at there's a tip that comes up on the loading screen that you can look for these parcel fox boxes, and if they're green or blue, one.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care. And some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha!
But if they were green or blue one, you could get masks. You can unlock new masks, which I'm not really like all that about the masks, but be good to know. I'm gonna let the clock run for a second. I'm gonna go step away for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's great. Absolutely. If you can, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, honestly, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah. Right. No.
No, tell him that he can't do that. If he's got the third line now, he's done something like this.
Alright. Well, here, let's try something. Let's go over here. Switch to Yusuf.
Congratulations. You're the chosen one.
Of course. Easy peasy. I've pissed in that corner.
The spy car is here, but there's no spy. What all do we have? We have queued a bunch of... Okay, so we got the new spy. 2 hitmen.
Wicked.
Now he's just chilling out over here. I wonder if there's a limited amount. I mean, that doesn't seem to be the case with hitmen. Where are we going for this mission? Here. Cool. sir.
No worries, mate.
Pardon me. Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. Get out of the way. Tell you what would be cool is to see if we can figure out where the hackers spawn. I've seen them generally in the Trafalgar Square area, but I didn't make a note of exactly where they were. I wonder if there's like a definitive way to find them. Because we're pretty much just banging out hitmen and spies just as fast as we can kill them. So, like, you know exactly where to go for that. This does it, or yeah, thank you. We're a little early. We got a few minutes. Usually like right there beating somebody up. Let's just run away. We'll come back at top of the hour.
No, I did do that. Yeah, I left her at home. No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the... Well, if you let me finish... Right. Yes, it's in the kitchen on the right-hand side when you walk in. That's something. Oh, my God. Fucking dickhead. People like you are why everything's here. What is this exactly? Oh, shit!
No hit, man.
That's got to be illegal.
Let's do this.
Sorry, I think you have me confused. Get the fuck away from me! Oh, fuck! Don't you fuck with me! What the? Oh, oh shit! See what you get, asshole?
Sure as the sun rises. So after midnight, definitely. He's got a death wish, so he's not necessarily the one we want, but
Oh god. Oh god.
that's cool. Now let's go hit. I'm gonna hit this one more time, just to, because I'm mildly obsessed with this. Pardon me. That's still our guy. Oh, that's the recruit. So they changed. But there's like almost always a spy standing right there. So that's cool. Alright. Well, let's do it to it. Let's get pardon me, madam. Sir. Down a one way. These are like all one way this way.
This is Kennington Park. Local news reports indicate it's been occupied by a group of violent xenophobes calling themselves the English Patriotic Action Front.
Let me give you a hand. I'll shoot you, I will. Hey, hold up.
Hell's your problem? So I stepped 1 foot into your red area.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Spider's coming for you! They're armed! Watch out!
I'm getting shot!
Got nothing for this boy.
Go, you fucking spider!
Where? Jesus. God, it's crawling with dudes out here. I just glanced at the map.
Do you have a bloody death wish?
Show yourself, you big coward! You're just another body bag to me. Taking fire!
Potentially armed and hostile.
Moving in hostile direction. I got clipped! Taking cover!
God, I can't hit broadside of a barn door. Fuckers are everywhere.
Anyone have visual? Anyone?
Oh, they're raining fire on me! Oh! Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
GBB.
Alright, now we get the cops involved.
Control, we are pursuing the
This is Kennington Park. Local news reports indicate it's been occupied by a group of violent xenophobes calling themselves the English Patriotic Action Front.
Target is not complying. Over.
Britain's first.
Any sign of the target? Anyone? Checking it out. Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Oh God. Control, we have a
Where?
crime scene
Where?
location.
Fucking cops.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
The news.
Taking cover!
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
I'm taking fire! What's going on out there?
There's a target. Over.
GBB. First on the scene, first to bring you the news. This area is recorded by the GBB.
Stop it! I'm under fire! I need backup! Moving!
Like, bring more cops. More Albans. Cops.
British broadcaster.
What's your ass?
Just trying to do a mission over here, yo.
Get down!
That's it. I'm ending it.
God, it's like they're like roaches. They're just multiplying.
Shots fired!
This hit.
I'm in pursuit of the target.
What do I do?
GBB reporting.
I'm pinned down! I'm I'm taking fire!
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
All's well here. What's next?
Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
All quiet.
With that out of the way, we can do our investigation. That's it. That's all I had to do. See if we can find some ammo.
One interesting email on here. It seems the EPAF answers to someone calling themselves Kingfisher, who is pushing them to attack immigrants.
Interesting. Anything else?
The laptop's GPS indicates a location where Kingfisher regularly meets with at least one EPAF member. I doubt they go there to swap football stickers or pick each other's hooves.
We should check it out. Might learn something.
Pushing the location now.
Like they sent the Bolivian army after us. So we got in a little rhubarb with.
Spread out and find the bastard!
I know you hear me. Pillar!
Big mistake.
Thank you.
That'll do. Okay.
Albion! He's an Albion!
This is where an EPAF organizer had his regular meetings with Kingfisher, who seems to be pulling the EPAF's strings.
Sweet.
Why do we have to meet in a police station? Makes me feel edgy.
It's good cover. If anyone sees you, they'll assume the old Bill picked you up.
Just weird to be sitting here without the old bracelets is all. So what have you got for us?
Names. It's a list of people in this neighborhood that Filament tells us will be prone to violence if provoked.
You want us to start some fights?
The bloodier the better. We want some nice, scary ultra-violence for Gran and Grandad on the evening news. Is that a problem?
How do we know this won't come back on me and mine?
Sirs wants the same thing you want. Everyone out of the Oval and the immigrant crisis resolved. You'd be doing a public service.
A public servant? Who'd have thought, eh?
Multiple files added to the data drive. And would you look at that? Kingfisher is an SIRS officer, so they're the ones funding the EPAF.
What? Sirs is behind this?
It's all here in the audio file, or you could just ask Kingfisher himself. The Met are lending him an office in this very police station.
No way. Really? Why?
Maybe it cuts down on his commute. How should I know? Find him and take him out so we can put an end to this EPAF business.
Locked down. Fuck me. Holy crap. Shit.
They can't be far. Find them.
No room for error here.
Can't double jump in here. I don't know if where I need to go is in here anyway.
Check the surroundings. Drone, initiate search protocol.
No! Oh, that was my guy.
Fisher is down. That should make it harder for those xenophobic goons to get their intolerant hands on military weaponry at the very least. Wish the same could be said for Albion. On a related note, you should probably scarp her. The powers that be are trying to provoke immigrant violence to justify coming down on them like a ton of pricks.
What should I do?
I've asked Malik for his analysis.
The Surface will bury it if you release that recording to the media, so you'll have to self-distribute. SIR's protocol says to do two things: sow disinformation on the internet and distance themselves from the incident. Propaganda works, so no one will know what's true, and by the time the dust settles, anyone who could incriminate them will be gone.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Done.
Give me another mission. God, this game is so freaking buggy. I had my final mission hang up. There we go.
The ongoing protest against illegal immigration in Kennington Park has dispersed today, following rumors of turmoil amongst the protesters. SIRS confirms several of the protest's organizers have been arrested on outstanding warrants.
Let's just go look. Is that it? Or maybe we got to do an the 404 contract, maybe? I don't freaking know. I seem to remember there being like 3 missions from Hammish. I think that one gives an achievement, though. I think. Here, let me look. I'm going to see if I can find some info, some insight, because this game is buggy and sometimes I've had missions hang up. This is one of the buggier Ubisoft games I've played in a while. Let's see. I guess not. Oh, I got a full list. Okay. Well, this is just the main missions. Nope, that's it. According to what I just read. Wow. Alright, well, cool. Let's,
Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I left it at home. No,
I'm gonna go out.
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna find somebody flatulent.
Hey, how you, mate?
I also kind of wouldn't mind finding somebody with a stun gun. I didn't. There was one earlier, but
I'm glad to see you.
I mean, he has nothing else though.
Talk to me like you know me. So what are you up to now?
Like, how'd you like that to be your only attribute, that you're flatulent? I'd like to get one with like a decent gun. You know what? You know what? We'll just do him. We'll save him for now, and then surely there's someone a bit more impressive than that around. Let's just do it. No need to belabor the point.
I saw nothing. I swear.
Calm down, mate. I'm on your side.
You're not Albion. Jesus. Sorry.
Whoa. Be cool. What's going on?
I saw something I shouldn't have. I was doing some illegal artistry and saw Albion coming my way. I thought they were after me, so I hid. But they dragged these tied-up protesters into the alley and just pummeled them.
Fuck me sideways.
There was security cams all over the place. They got me on video, I know it. If the killers see me on that footage, they'll come after me. One less witness, know what I mean? Could you get rid of the footage before they find it? I'd owe you my life.
Cool. We're on it.
I've got the location from his GPS, and there's a load of CTOS surveillance around. Any number of cameras might have seen him.
We've got to check it out.
Please. Look, I'm willing to work. I'll do anything, really.
See.
bit. Hello, mate.
Here's where our friend witnessed the Albion crime. The security footage should still be on site.
Cool. I'll get the data.
That's the CTOS up there.
Hang on.
Gonna keep moving. Go!
Find that fucker! Fuck, someone's down! You alive?
Where you at, you little mouse?
It's all good here, but I'll keep searching.
You're going to regret messing with me. Dipshit's here. We just have to find them.
Alright, maybe I can do this.
Been much here. You're here, G. Just stick your head up so I can see in it.
hell do I get up there?
I hear something.
Really? How do I get upstairs?
Done.
CCTV footage coming right up. Do you see who we're looking for?
Yeah, there he is. Clearly identifiable, too. If Albion saw this footage, he'd be pretty fucked.
Shit!
However, Albion's crime was also clearly recorded, which means we can turn this footage back around on them.
Ladder.
We just have to wipe the backup file from the central CTOS servers to protect the witness's identity.
Send me the coordinates.
It's a lot of work for flatulent guy with no other attributes.
There's a shitload of security goons around here, and even more around the server room.
Ah, not good.
We're probably not the only ones after this evidence. You'll have to beat them to it. There's the terminal. We can do the intrusion there. This will trigger a heavy security response.
Great. We're gonna have to go in. This is gonna be nasty too. Because I think when he says trigger security response, I think that means they're gonna send a bunch of guys after us as soon as we start the hack.
Report suspicious activities to authorities without delay. Drones and...
Just go in. Do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, check out this guy's jacket. Oh, it's a shirt. It's like a...
Who's doing? Hey, what's going on?
I've never tried the roof. Let's go see if there's something to do on the roof. In this particular building, I mean. Oh yeah, look. Ah, that's nice. Visible dude. That's a bug. Ran into that a couple times in my last playthrough. Or my original playthrough, I should say. Now, do we go in? Yeah, let's just go in.
Mate, tell me everyone saw that.
Well, that's the end of that harassment campaign. Our prospect will be grateful for the assistance. We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
I'm in your debt.
Honestly, if you want to repay us, why don't you just join up? You seem cool.
All right, mate. I'm in.
Wait, is that our guy? We don't even have to complete the... Flatulent dude. Nice. Alright, well while I'm here, I'm gonna grab the skill point.
Really? What?
How do we get down here? Down here.
City of London is still under a boil water advisory. All persons are instructed to boil water for 5 minutes before ingesting.
What? This won't solve any of your problems.
Together two of my favourite things.
The more badasses, the merrier, right?
Thank you. I'm ready for action.
Hell yes.
Cool, we'll see how this goes. Supposedly the flatulence makes him give himself away and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't, this whole time I've been playing this game, I've yet to have one of these. I generally don't recruit anybody with negative attributes. So. Oh, that's what I want to look at. Tech, we've gotten some points. Hell is my neighbor doing out there?
Bargy.
The thing you're after is around here.
Dig the pink suit.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Whatever. Oops, my bad.
Investigation underway.
That's the target. Should be hackable.
Double spider. Get it off!
There we go.
Transfer complete.
No! Yeah. I don't care. That was hard to get. It's like you gotta go out.
Oh shit!
So that's it. So that's technically, we've cleared them. Now, these things repeat, I believe. Here, you know what?
Disturbance detected. Beginning investigation.
We gotta get out of here.
Huh. Thought they were right here.
Clear. Let's move on.
Spread out. Drone, search protocol.
Let's have a look around.
Surrender!
Must have got away. All right, let's wrap this up.
Stop letting go!
Ah, unbelievable. Well, we never did experience any flatulence. So, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I was just curious.
Shit, are they? But they can't be. They were just here.
Sadly, that operative has gone on to the big safe house in the sky.
Yeah, he's all broken up about it. Farty guy never farted, so.
What?
We'll do like one more of these. How long's the stream been? 2 hours? Yeah.
Oops, my bad.
No, I entirely understand. Hmm?
Yep. You're okay.
How did you...
I've got me one.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me. I did my own business. I didn't, you know, shove her out of the way or insult her shoes or anything. Oh, I don't know if it was a dare or if she was mad at like her parents or society or what, but you know, betraying me. I could have just shoved her right off the track. So yeah,
Just can't wait. What's going on? It's going to be so much fun.
I'm straight myself.
I'm just so excited that you're literally trembling. Yes.
Come on. Why is this got to happen? You believe this shit? Cheers, man. Right.
Okay, goodbye. Yeah, no, I told him that. Yeah. Oh my god, I know. No, so you just... Yeah, so that's exactly what I said. You just got to call him and...
Anyone talking to the authorities is considered a snitch.
This takes me back. I don't know about that. Times really do create the best.
Hey, you!
Sometimes I still love it.
Man's got a link with Clan Kelly. Golf.
Whatever.
Report any suspicious activity. Public security.
Different Titus.
Together we are strong! Together we are strong! All right! We will not be treated this way any longer!
You're in. Now find the thing.
This is important! Why? Okay, but... No, you sure? All right, I hear you. Yeah, okay. Sure thing, okay. I guess. No, what I mean.
There it is. You can hack in from there.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
No, I don't know what to say about that, really.
Keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere. Drone, perform a search. Shit! Put out an all ports warning.
That was strange. Nothing here. Over.
Transfer complete.
Citizens, if you see something, say something.
Hell yes. You see all that? Fuck, I'm good at being in DedSec.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
You trying to be nice, Bags? Aw, thanks, mate.
You'll get used to the robot's funny way of talking. He has a good metal heart.
So, days repeat. They're just simple hacking jobs, basically. I guess you get a little cash for them. But we've done it all. What do I have in mind? Let's see. Well, first let's check tech. Yeah, I just had these two left, and I don't really use either of them, so it's not a biggie. We got this guy to run around with. We got an extra hitman. We got all our specialists up here, so that we got from the. Then we got all these guys queued up. We got a spy, a hitman, Another hitman. Another hitman. So yeah, so at whatever point we get some DLC, we'll just add to this. I'll just leave it like this. That'll be that. I could run around and collect points, but it's not that big of a deal. And like masks, but I don't really care about the masks, to be honest. I'm curious about this thing. There was a thing with the Fox delivery boxes. There was a tip on one of the loading screens that said if you get it's either a blue or a green delivery box, you can unlock a new mask. And I never heard. That's the only place I've ever seen anything about that. So I'm a little curious about that, but not curious enough to go run around and. Well, I don't know. I guess we could do that. We could see if we can figure out what's going on with that. So that was pretty cool. I never really took a boat anywhere either. I mean, I did drive a boat to get away from stuff, but I never actually like drove up the whole or boated up the whole river. So that was kind of cool. They did a nice job with London. You know, I don't think this is the strongest Watch Dogs game. I think the other two were better, much better. I think this one's got some problems. It's a little buggy, lacks depth in the gameplay. Doodah, but they did a very nice job with London. I think the town is fun. It's fun. It's nice to drive around in. It's nice to you know, ride around that boat was pretty cool just then. That's not it. Let's see. Parcel fox, that's what they're called. So I wonder if they're like blue on the map or blue in person. Where are we?
No shit. It's unacceptable.
Hey, not my business.
sick. I don't see you.
Keeping you safe.
Get it. I mean, what's the blood?
That was my old mobile. I kept the GPS off. Matrix is hard to the telephone.
Bloody tiny are a piece
Whoa,
of
whoa, whoa.
work.
Calm down, okay? You're making a scene.
You want some of this? What the fuck is going on?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just turn it down like 2 notches, yeah?
What's up? He's joking.
This bloody town. Well, great. It's also racist. So there's that too.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna finish it off with a pint.
I'm afraid nothing about this is working.
That's Watch Dogs Legion.
You're more likely to hurt yourself if you play darts while drunk. But let's be honest, that'll be hilarious.
And we will be back with more when we get some DLC. I'm gonna stop this here. It was fun, and I've got the whole replay going up on YouTube. There's a link in my channel. It's been held up for the story mission has been held up for a couple days because I'm muting a scene, a cut scene. YouTube didn't like it and it flagged it. I don't think it'd be a problem for me to post it. I just want to take care of it, and so I did it right on YouTube. And you know, I don't edit these myself, not currently. So I just put it up there just for fun. So I did it in YouTube, and it's been processing for like a day. So we'll see whenever that one shakes loose. I'll get the rest of it posted. But in any case, it was fun. We will do more when there's another DLC, and I'm not sure what game is next. I pre-ordered Cyberpunk, so I'm going to check that out when it comes out in the next couple days. Probably get into some Hitman. I don't know if I'll stream Hitman, but maybe. I think they've got master levels in that. Maybe when I do the master levels, I'll stream that. I don't know if anybody wants to watch me bumbling through getting my sea legs again. It's been a couple years since I played the first one, but I want to get it done because we got the third one's coming out in January. So, but yeah, I think that's pretty much what's on deck. But in any case, appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon.
Hello?
I'm talking to you.